Let's see if Nanishi's playstyle can go the distance.
Nice work today. See
Good
you
job,
later.
everyone.
Hey, it's Tama, right?
Huh? Tomozaki?
I'd like you to help me with something, if you don't mind. And it'll be for Mimimi's campaign.
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh, well then. I'll walk all the way over there and play this music. Tell me if you can hear it clearly, okay? Which spot could you hear it the best?
Over there.
I see. Great. Thanks a lot.
You got everything you need?
For now, at least. I guess, if you don't mind me asking you, why'd you help me?
It's all for Mimi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then that's why. By the way, be careful. Don't push her too hard in this election, okay?
Huh?
Mimi tends to overdo things.
Oh, right.
She tries not to show other people that side of herself. Even when she says she won't work too hard, she usually does it anyway.
Is that so?
Can you just look out for her, please?
I got this.
You better.
Cast your vote for Minami Nanami, please. I'm counting on your support.
Good luck to you.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Tomozaki!
Good to go?
Locked on.
Hey, sweet!
Awkward, you're not cool enough to pull that stuff off.
So, how many rooms did you hit?
4 classrooms.
Nice. That should be a good amount.
You know, Brain, I'm thinking you're more of a mastermind. Manipulating those innocent first years, huh? I see you.
What are you talking about? Once you get elected, you'll do everything that's in your power to follow through. It'll be fine.
You bet. When I'm elected, I'll get those air conditioners. I'm cool.
That's right. All according to plan.
You can count on me when I become student council president. I pledge to do everything within my power to install air conditioners in every room.
The key was to visit first-year classrooms exclusively. The upperclassmen would know that getting air conditioners installed wouldn't be that simple. We secured the first-year votes with the promise of AC, and the sports clubs with the ball pump. So all that was left was... Okay, last but not least, we have your campaign speech.
Whoa! I've been looking forward to this, Brain. Let's take a look-see.
And finally this part. That's how you'll end your speech.
Tomozaki, you're something else. Put her there.
Too slow!
Stop it! Not the pose! That looks so weird! For real though, thanks a bunch. You've helped so much.
What are you saying? We still gotta defeat Hinami, don't we?
Right.
That's the agenda of the Aoi Hinami fan club. Correction. I meant why you should vote for her.
And that was campaign manager Takahiro Mizusawa. Next up, we'll hear a speech from Aoi Hinami, student council presidential candidate. You're up.
And that's why I support Minami Nanami for...
Good morning! I'm Aoi Hinami, and I'm ready to be your student council president. But let's cut to the chase. I bet I know what a lot of people out there are thinking. It doesn't matter who wins, we'll never see real change, right? First off, To all those doubters in the crowd, there's something I want to say to you directly. You're absolutely right.
Oh, wow. She's rocking it out there.
But we figured she would. Relax. We've got our own campaign strategy. Besides, it's not like we need to get every vote.
True. We've got the athletes vote with the ball pump and locked in the first years with the air conditioners.
By the way, I'm sure plenty of you have complaints when it comes to this place. Like how the school store has such a shoddy selection. Or you'd like the option of bigger portions in the lunchroom. Maybe you think the sports festival's too small, or that your team could use a new electric ball pump. When I'm elected president, I'd like to hear any criticisms you have and find a solution to them. But still, a campaign should always inspire change, so I'm committing to a single promise. And that is to install air conditioners in every classroom.
What do we do now, Tomozaki? I mean, can she say that?
Our campaign had to settle for pitching air conditioning for only the first-year classrooms. And here she is in front of the whole school promising everyone. It's bold, but...
Quiet, please. Can we have some order?
And I know, a commitment this ambitious won't be the easiest to follow through on. Even now, you can tell by the teachers' skeptical expressions they doubt it can be done. Well, I can hear them right now, once the assembly's over. And all the speeches have been made. You'll return to class while the teachers begin talking. Air conditioners in every classroom? What's she talking about? Of course they'll discuss this in their perfectly chill teacher's lounge, right?
What's going on here? She struck a chord. Her powers of persuasion stats are maxed out. Hinami, when you talked about controlling the mood, is this what you meant?
So, in conclusion, I pledge to work tirelessly on this and other issues. If you believe change is possible, then mark your ballot Aoi Hinami! Because a vote for me is exactly right!
So, to wrap up, vote! That was a speech from campaign manager Yumiko Yamashita.
Please forgive me. I stumbled over my words.
What do you mean? You did totally fine. You were amazing out there, Yumi.
You think so?
Now we'll hear a campaign speech from Student Council Presidential Candidate Minami Nanami.
Well, off I go then.
Knock 'em dead. You got this.
That's my cue.
And you know Mr. Kawamura. He was all like, just don't, you know, go overboard or anything. So I promise to work hard for everyone here, without going too crazy. But all joking aside, you guys,
Truth is, the thing I want is for you to have fun. I want students to take pride in going here. So if I'm elected, I swear, I'll
Watching
invest in more
Hinami,
academics
this is
and
how
extracurricular
Nanashi fights.
activities, and work on expanding school events as well. Together, we'll raise Sekimoto High School's spirit up to the cosmos. Hey, Navi, turn off the alarm, would ya?
I've turned off the alarm.
Hey, Navi, who's going to be student council president?
Hello, I'm Navi, your virtual assistant.
I didn't ask for an introduction.
But enough about me. How can I be of service to you?
Come on!
You can't take on an opponent like Hinami head on. You have to strike at their blind spot. It's not lost on me how Minami looks right now. In the eyes of the student body, she's a candidate who can ad-lib and does well under pressure.
Just one more thing. Are you going to be voting for me, Navi?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Give me a break! Too bad. Doesn't sound like we'll be counting Navi's vote anytime soon. But guess what? Even if she doesn't, I certainly hope all of you will. I'm counting on you.
Thank you! And that was the campaign speech from candidate Minami Nanami. Give her a hand.
You did it, Brain! Working your magic!
That move was pure genius! Did you ad-lib that whole exchange?
Maybe.
You're real close. Me.
Whoopsie. Right. Too much physical contact would be catastrophic. Now. Hey, guys. Huh? Well done.
Back at ya. Cool speech.
Tomozaki, I didn't realize you were helping out.
Well, a bit.
Forget the details. Just know the Brain here was an integral member of Team Me.
Oh.
Ahem. Huh? Come on. We've got to wait for the final tally. Till then, we're rivals.
That's right.
Bye for now.
Could their vibe be any more obvious? Maybe the rumors are true and they are an item.
Huh? We did the best we could. Now all that's left is to wait for the results.
Great job, for real though. You were a huge help, so cheers.
Oh, no problem.
Still, what a total bummer. Yeah, I may have lost the election, but so what? There'll be more opportunities to shine.
Fall today, rise tomorrow.
Exactly. Bravo, Brain. You're so right. Always look forward with the wind at your back. Even if you do fall, all you have to do is run that much faster to catch up.
I can't tell if she actually feels that way, or is putting on a brave face. But still, right. You'll have other chances to compete against Hinami.
You bet.
Before we begin, I would like to get to the bottom of something.
Huh? What's that?
That little Navi accident on stage. You had the entire thing planned out, didn't you?
Oh, sure. It was all scripted.
I knew it!
The idea for it was to push her over the finish, but it didn't work.
No, at least not in terms of the election results. But even so, what a match!
Huh? Yeah?
That was very Nanashi of you. Seems the legend really is all he's cracked up to be. He's taking the revolutionary combo tactics he brought to TACFAM and applying them to reality.
Yeah, sure. But I didn't count on you playing shady. You wrecked our entire campaign strategy.
If you were going to help Mimimi, then you should have been a lot more discreet. Once Nanashi was involved, I figured you'd bring unique strats to the table. Basically, I found the angle that'd clinch your victory, and squashed it with brute force.
I underestimated you.
I won this match, but the next time, after seeing your potential, who can be sure? Plus, it was a ton of fun, right? Apply yourself to this game called life, and you might even best me one of these days. You got that?
You make it sound like that wasn't the plan.
Excellent. Now then, we should finish that go out alone with a girl task, and I've got just the thing for it.
Huh?
Tomozaki?
Yeah.
Well, aren't you going in?
Yeah, of course. After you. Hey, you wanna catch a movie this weekend? No, that's not it. There's this movie I'm interested in. Hey, did you hear? So there's an Andi film playing over in Shibuya right now, and
Sorry, but is everything okay with you?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. There's this film based on Andi's work playing at the theater and...
In Shibuya! Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's fine.
Tomozaki, your face is all red.
It's not like yours isn't. So, I don't know. Would you...
Come on.
I mean, would you like to see it with me? Another step closer to my goal. While I'm at it, there's no harm in reading more of Andy's books. It'll give me something to talk with Kikuchi about. Besides, this guy's novels, they're pretty good.
The library's closing soon.
Huh? It's that late already? Tama.
Hey, you. Come from the library?
Yep.
Aoi and Mimi are running way ahead of everyone else on the team.
Wow.
I think she's competing with Aoi. Heck, I'm sure of it.
Maybe so.
Too bad that she lost. Bummer.
Yeah,
I mean, no one can beat Aoi.
so they say.
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
Even if Mimi can't win, she won't quit. So, I guess I wish she'd stop trying to take on the best there is, at least. I mean, Aoi can be scary.
And that's why I want to be first.
I understand. Losing sucks even if you're second.
I've never seen Mimi stay that late after school for practice before. Usually, in terms of all the team members, I'm the first and last one running laps. And get this, she showed up for practice this morning even before I did.
What? Seriously? But hold up. For us to meet, you'd have to come here after practice every day.
Your point is?
This girl's superhuman.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you.
What's that?
All right. So you might have the same process when it comes to games, TACFAM in particular. Checking up on your goals, analyzing your progress, getting what you need through trial and error. For the sake of conversation, can we both agree the word for that would be called effort?
Yeah, I would say so.
Making repeated efforts with zero compromises. Just a continuous single-minded push forward. Do you find anything wrong with that?
I guess not.
Good. I don't think there's anything wrong with it either.
Why does it feel like you're arguing with me? I don't see it as a negative. Effort yields results, so why's that bad?
Right. I feel the same way, mostly.
Mostly?
So look, it's one thing to make an effort in a video game, but life doesn't follow the same rules, and it could even lead to problems that aren't easily solved. In my experience, anyway. Don't think too hard about it.
Yo, 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 brain!
Oh, me, where did you come from?
Too many me's. Something on your mind? Ready to confess your love? Just tell me.
What? No. So listen.
Huh?
Lately I've heard how you've put a lot of effort into your training.
Yep. Been working hard and making gains, both on the track and in the classroom. After the election, I've got some catching up to do.
And as a gamer, you've got my full support.
The heck, my dude? By the way, who blabbed about me training hard in the first place? Huh?
Hinami mentioned it.
Wow, who knew? So, how'd she, go about telling you?
How? Guess I'd describe it as normal? Nothing unusual.
Interesting. Well, whatever. I was actually on my way to the lunchroom. Which way you headed?
Not there. Probably grab a pastry or something from the store.
Roger that. Toodles!
Wait, I'm not entirely sure, but was that an invitation? Toma,
Deja vu.
you watching practice again? Mimimi's hard at work,
Yeah, she is.
especially at track. Hinami told me she beat her to morning practice today.
Is that right? After the vote, losing, things changed.
Uh-huh. Too bad. Mimimi was in it to win it. Defeat must have been tough. For me, it sure was.
I'm positive.
Has she always been like that?
I wouldn't know. Honestly, we don't actually go that far back.
Huh? Well, you had me fooled. The way you act, I thought you'd been friends for a while.
No. I'd say we first started talking around second term my first year.
Huh? Pretty recent then.
I'm not the best person at making friends. For example, I didn't open up to anyone first term, not even Mimi.
So then, how'd you get to be such good friends?
Because she's an idiot, how else? We hadn't spoken a word to each other that first term, but as soon as the second one started, she pestered me nonstop, poking my cheeks, stupid stuff like that. I don't know how to play it off when people tease me, so I just acted annoyed. But she kept it up, so I started ignoring her, or would glare at her. I tried everything I could think of and she wouldn't stop. After a while, I found the idiot was kinda growing on me. Long story short, that's how I made more friends and started feeling at home in our classroom, like I was part of the group. I'm kind of jealous. For some people, seems like making friends just comes naturally. Sometimes I wish I could be more like them. This one time, Aoi just walked over to talk to me. Even though we were in different classes, it turns out Mimi had come to her for advice a while back.
You know what kind?
Yeah, she said there was a girl in her class who didn't fit in, and asked how she could help them. So Aoi told her maybe this girl is more comfortable not being part of the crowd. But to her surprise, Mimi wouldn't leave it alone. She couldn't let it go, I guess. This girl wants to fit in, she said, but she's way too awkward to figure out how. Since then, I've been trying to get more involved at school and work on being social. The old me avoided people because she was afraid. But it's not as though I didn't want friends. Mimi was exactly right. Later, when Aoi saw she wouldn't quit, she told me to try talking to her a little bit each day.
Wouldn't that encourage her?
That's when she started poking my cheeks every single day. The girl's got serious issues.
It is in character. Classic Mimi.
The thing is, afterwards Aoi told me to keep our conversation just between the two of us. How Mimi would be embarrassed if she knew, and letting her keep up the act was for the best. Still, Aoi wanted me to know the truth. Mimi's teasing wasn't for her amusement. Turns out, it was for my own sake.
I see.
It's funny. Even though I know the truth about what she's doing, she never lets on the whole thing's a game. She also feels like she has to come to my rescue. So I do the same, and pretend I don't realize the reason she keeps pestering me. That dum-dum hasn't caught on.
You're saltier than usual today, Tama.
Where do you get off comparing how people taste?
Normally, right after practice, your sweat would be nice and refreshing. Yet today, I'm definitely detecting suspiciously concentrated saline content.
You're being too nasty. Go and deduce something else, freak.
Anything unusual happen?
Not much. I saw Tama when I left the library. We ended up talking for a while.
Oh, yeah?
Tama, forgive me. Now that elbow of yours is in dire need of a good snarfle.
You never quit. Sometimes I don't get you.
That's enough, Mimi. Time to power down.
Yeah, right. Ain't nobody gonna keep me down. Hiya!
Holy crap, Mimi! Would you chill out?
It's just like Tama said. The three of them share an incredible bond. One that won't easily break.
Get your own! No way! Mimi.
But the next day,
Sorry
I could
about
tell. Mimi
bad.
wasn't...
Nanami, am I boring you?
Huh? No, Miss Kawamura. I wasn't sleeping or anything. Just blacked out for a sec. But definitely not snoozing.
Yeah, well, make sure you aren't. Now, look at this description. It was a common way to portray their beliefs and principles at that time.
Ever since the council election, Nanami's changed, hasn't she?
Yeah. Think they might have set her off.
I would guess it's because she has this overwhelming need to compete with Hinami.
Sure, maybe. Did someone tell you that?
No. It's just not hard to imagine.
Really? Like how?
Well, for example, I'll ask myself why a person acts a certain way. Other times, I wonder how they might feel inside. Because, with my novel.
Oh, it probably helps you write characters.
And with people too, I try imagining what someone's emotions are. It's mostly just daydreaming, though. Let's take Hinami. What kind of person is she?
Huh?
To be honest, I really don't understand her. Her motives, what drives her, she's kind of a mystery to me. I try my best, but I always come up blank. Bet if you're competing against her, it must be difficult, being unsure of why she's doing what she's doing. It's like her goals are invisible.
Interesting. Huh.
Mimi, why do you keep pushing yourself to the limit? Whenever she gets like this, what am I supposed to do? Try to get her to stop? Or mind my own business?
Yeah, you and me both.
Twilight, baby! It's so nice and cool this time of night.
Hey, Mimi. As a friend, and someone who fought equally hard to win against Hinami in the election, I've got to ask you. Look, don't you think that you're overdoing it? Just a tad?
How can I put this? I'm gonna tell you something, because I think you'll understand. Things suck so much right now, I want to quit. But I know life will probably feel even more sucky if I do.
I get how rough it is to stop putting in the effort midway through and lose because of it. So I want to respect Mimi's wishes. Maybe because that's the sore loser in me. In that case, good luck. Go get him.
Oh, Allie, morning.
Good morning, Mimi. You're early again, huh?
You know it. Oh man, that's too bad.
Same as last year. I'm glad we made it this far in again.
Great work, guys.
Heck yeah! Why are you all smiling and laughing? You see that girl over there who beat us just now? She put in a ton of effort. How far did we make it? The local tournament. And that's nothing. Stop pretending like we're amazing, because we're not.
It's not like we don't know how hard you worked to get here.
And the prefectural tournament is huge.
We wouldn't have gotten this far without your help. Our team did way better than a lot of others.
Yeah, you're kind of right. We did pretty good. Amazing, in fact.
Hey, Mimi!
Graceful, right? That was way close. Almost took a brutal tumble back there.
If this keeps up, she'll reach her breaking point. She's probably at home practicing too, and most likely not getting much sleep. I want to talk some sense into her before she collapses, but coming from me, it's bound to backfire.
Hey, let me ask you, why is Mimi so obsessed with you?
Back in middle school, her basketball team lost. Someone knocked them out of a tournament. Guess who? However, I'm not the person who needs to tell this story.
here I am, right on time. So what'd you want to talk about?
Nothing. I just wanted to ask you about middle school. You knew Mimimi, right?
She was a phenom, a starter from the moment she took the court. And honestly, kind of carried the team on her back. But she felt a little out of place, too. We faced Hinami in our third and final year. Basically, it was this huge showdown between two aces. We still lost. Everyone else on the team was excited we made it to the prefectural tournament. But for Mimimi, losing totally crushed her. It wasn't good.
Coming down hard.
Yeah. But maybe that's a good thing.
I mean, it's not like the teams can practice in this crap weather. Not even Hinami would do laps. Mimimi can finally take the day off.
You're right. I did see her leave homeroom in a hurry, so maybe that means she's... Oh no. Mimi!
What? You're kidding!
We've got to stop her, quick! What? Owie?
Yeah.
Where's Mimi? I guess she went home.
Guess so.
Mimi? Hey, Mimi!
Huh? Oh, I didn't see you there. What's up, Tama?
Did you take the day off yesterday?
Sure did. I'm all rested up and feeling great.
Well, I was just about to head over to practice, so...
Cool. I'll see you over there in a sec.
Sure.
Those clouds. Looks like we've got more rain in the forecast. Huh? She's leaving.
Tomozaki?
Why are you here? I thought you had practice.
Yeah, well, things change.
Listen, I know. I mean, Yamashita told me about middle school and the basketball tourney.
She did? That blabbermouth! Ugh! My cover's blown. Thanks a lot for ratting on me, Yumi.
Is that when it first started? This whole obsession with not wanting to lose to Hinami?
You're wrong. It's all because I don't shine.
Huh?
After our team lost, I went back. I wanted to watch her play, see how she did at nationals. Well, in the end, they didn't win. Their team placed second. While the other players smiled and congratulated each other, I noticed Aoi wasn't joining them. She looked disappointed. I could tell by the way she was biting her lip and glaring at the MC. The moment they announced, first place goes to this and this middle school, all of a sudden, tears started filling her eyes, then streaming down her face. The revealing part is she didn't cry when her team came in second. She only started crying when she heard another team came in first. Almost like the only thing that matters to her is being number one.
Aoi sounds way intense.
I know. But at the same time, I was ashamed of myself because I couldn't be exactly like her. My mood changes to fit however the room's feeling. I'm an ordinary person who wants everyone to be happy. It bothers me, because I want to be seen as someone special like Aoi. You can imagine my surprise when I saw her at our high school entrance ceremony. On top of that, she walked up to me afterwards and said, "The prefectural tournament, round 2. Didn't we play each other?"
I've been thinking about you ever since that game. Then she says, I could tell when we played, you must have practiced like crazy. And then, I really wish the two of us could have played on the same team. Hearing that really saved me, you know? You see, I'm super grateful for Aoi. As a friend, she's someone I look up to, but also she's the person I want to beat the most. We became friends after that and joined the track and field club. But around the second term of the first year, our whole dynamic started to change when she took first in the high jump even though it was my event. Her beating me again made me realize something difficult. I could never be as impressive as her no matter how hard I tried. If you want to shine, you've got to come in first. But when you're competing against someone like Aoi, there's no way that's possible.
Me.
But I've bored you enough. Sorry for being such a huge downer.
No, not at all.
Thanks, my dude. I feel better talking about it.
But, seriously though, what's so special about coming in first? The way I see it, you already shine pretty brightly being you.
You flatterer. Sorry, Tomozaki, but I forgot something, so you'll have to head home without me. Later.
Hey, wait a sec. My words hadn't gotten through to her. That was painfully obvious, even for a bottom-tier scrub like me.
She didn't show again. Not during Saturday's practice or today's session.
All I told her was that coming in first place isn't everything.
Never expected to hear you say those words.
Huh?
I mean, you're the master of TACFAM, which means you want to be first as badly as I do.
I think there's a difference between us. Sure, I want to win in a one-on-one battle, but if getting first is all that counts, that would pretty much make the whole world useless. You want the truth? When I play, it's more about not wanting to lose to myself.
That's how you feel?
Yeah. TACFAM's more competition against me.
Fine.
Mimi, you're quitting the team?
Huh?
Yep, I decided over the weekend.
So the rumors are true?
I'm sorry. I gave it a lot of thought and, well, my body just can't take the stress anymore.
That's too bad. I really wanted us to keep running track together.
Same, Aoi. Sorry.
What? Don't be. It's your decision to make.
I wonder what that was about.
Not sure. Kinda sounds like a misunderstanding. And yet, neither of them did anything wrong.
Bye, Tama. I'm gonna head on home now. But I'll see you tomorrow in class, okay?
Wait, Mimi! Go home with me!
Huh?
You, me, and Tama. The three of us.
I can skip practice, it's no big deal.
My bad. Out of consideration for Tomozaki's courage, I'll be leaving with them. Sure is muggy. But hey, 'tis the season. You couldn't ask for a more textbook Japanese summer if you tried.
Hey, Mimi? I was wondering if you hate Aoi now. I mean, after all, you did quit the track team.
Nah, of course I don't hate Aoi.
Really?
Plus, how could I? Aoi's amazing. She can do anything. The girl's respectable, totally dependable. I'm lucky to be her friend. She really gets me. And the way she shines, there's no one like her.
So, why are you quitting then?
I want to be clear. You know I could never hate Aoi. But even though that's honestly the case, sometimes I feel like Aoi's just... she's this incredible person, always working hard and never bragging about it. Not to mention she constantly looks out for me and understands how I feel sometimes before I do. The truth is, I guess I love Aoi.
Uh-huh.
What I mean is I should love her. It's just, she always beats me in schoolwork and sports, and all of a sudden I'll get this feeling as if I'm totally jealous of her.
And I think of her as this pest in my way. Or worse, I want her gone, and these thoughts are circling in my head to the point Do you know how awful this feels? It's the worst! Look at me! I'm a sore loser, and if I stayed in the club, I'd wind up always thinking like this. In the end, I know I'd hate myself because of it. So much so I had to leave. Even when we trained together, I couldn't stop thinking, why doesn't she ever stop practicing so hard? It got to the point where I'd tell myself if she really was my friend, she'd quit. I think, how clueless can she be? Yeah, I actually thought that. And I've had enough. I'll do whatever it takes to stop thinking that way about Aoi.
Sure, I understand.
There you have it. That's why I quit. I wish I knew how she does it, always. What are you doing? Tama, stop it! That tickles!
So you want to be the best there is, no matter what it takes.
Yeah, but it'll never happen. I'm nothing.
That's not true. Because Mimi, you're my hero. You always smile and pretend you're fine, even when you push yourself and work too hard. Yet somehow you find time to help me out and I never hear you complain. As for Aoi, yeah, I like her a lot too, but you're my one true hero. No one can replace you.
You mean it?
Listen up though, because if you still want to be number one at something... In my eyes, you're the world's number one idiot, so you'll have to make do with that. What the heck was that for?
I'm behaving like a number one idiot should. What else? Tama!
Hey, what's your deal?
Who is the best idiot out there? Tell me again. The scent of your neck is intoxicating.
Back off already! Quit sniffing me, you freak!
Afterwards, Mimimi apologized to the track club for quitting. The team allowed her to rejoin, a day after she resigned. As for her feelings for Hinami, that mixture of gratitude, respect, and envy, they seem to have mellowed quite a bit, thanks to Tama. However, one thing that hasn't subsided is Mimimi's overly handsy nature. Summer starts tomorrow, but before I can enjoy my vacation, I'll be facing my biggest challenge.
Hey, Shuji, I got you this to celebrate your birthday.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
Your task for today. First, give Nakamura his birthday present. Second, talk to him for at least 3 minutes.
Here, Nakamura.
Huh? Is something up?
It's nothing, just I got you something.
A controller?
A new one. You see, the controller is crucial, especially when it comes to multiplayer. And after seeing how hard you work and hate losing, I felt as a fellow gamer and TACFAM enthusiast that maybe you could, use one.
Cool. Thanks, Tomozaki.
Crap! That wasn't the full 3 minutes! Quick, think of something! And one more thing!
Yeah, what is it?
Nothing. Just, well...
So where is it you wanted to go again, Tomozaki?
It's this clothing store I looked up that should be located somewhere on the 5th floor.
Okay. I've gotta admit, you're more dependable than I thought you'd be.
How long is she going to keep this act up?
Your major goal for the summer is, you're gonna start dating Kikuchi.
Huh?
Keep your voice down.
Sorry, but you see a girl like her going out with someone like me?
Why not? You and her have those Andi books in common. Plus, she genuinely seems to be fond of you. You've even taken the first step toward a relationship by seeing a movie together. So why are you reacting like this isn't a realistically attainable goal?
Okay, if you say so.
Well, then let's move on. As we've already discussed, you'll take Fuka out to the movies. Afterwards, you'll make more and more plans, until ultimately you two are ready to start dating. It's simple.
Oh, sure, as if there's nothing to it. It's only my final goal.
I took that into account, which is why today we'll be running a date rehearsal.
What do you mean a date rehearsal?
I'll tell you in advance everywhere we'll be going. Then, based on the info, you'll take the lead and pretend as though you've done all the planning on your own time.
So in other words, the whole thing's basically a sham.
Yeah, I bet. It's worth it to prep for your date with Fuka. Trust me, a dry run makes a difference.
Looks like the first stop's a clothing store? So, what do you think I should get?
I feel like you ought to buy a new t-shirt to go with the slacks you purchased earlier.
What are slacks?
I hate to break character in the middle of our practice run, but you're making an extremely common mistake. Slacks are pants.
Good to know.
Now then, let's take a look. You should pick one out too, Tomozaki.
Sure.
Here, I found a couple of soft tees for you that I think would look amazing. And the good news is you can wear both these and not have to buy any new bottoms.
Sorry, bottoms?
Pants, dude, they're pants.
Thanks, and have a great day.
Sorry about the wait.
Maybe you should also take this while we're at it. So what do you think? It's time you had a proper bag.
Lending me yours?
More like giving it. Consider this a much-needed upgrade from your current one.
Oh, no. There's no way that I could take that for free.
I insist. In fact, look closer.
Sure, it's a little scuffed, but not much.
Well, to me, it's an eyesore.
I still don't know.
I've got an idea. This one. It's so summery.
You're into that kind of thing?
I typically don't buy stuff I don't need, but this stood out to me. Feel me? It's calling my name.
So, you want to swap your backpack for this metal button?
Yep.
Doesn't exactly seem like a fair deal for you. I'm getting your bag for only 400 yen.
If I said I wanted it, that should be enough, so stop complaining.
Yeah, okay.
You're so thoughtful.
Hang on. I just realized she cooked up this whole trade for my sake, so I wouldn't feel guilty about owing her a present.
Here.
Thank you. Really. It's great.
Sure. As for this, I'll take good care of it.
Okay.
All right. So where are we headed to next?
She's gotten way better, and at a faster rate than I expected. I used to think I was the only one who put this much love and effort into TACFAM, but I'm not alone. Strange. When it comes to Hinami and me, turns out this really is our best form of communicating. And...
Game set! Winner!
Oh, man! One more game.
So if I tap this, then it'll...
You add her.
But hold on. If I message Kikuchi all of a sudden, don't you think she'll be weirded out how out of the blue it is?
Trust me, it'll be fine. And besides that, I already asked if I could pass along her contact info, so you're in the clear.
Okay.
Now hurry it up.
Right, so here it goes. Done.
What the heck was that reaction? You're making it sound like you already texted her. You can start by telling her you got the info from me, followed by how you'd like to see a movie over summer break. That should be enough to get you going. I'll leave the rest of the wording to you.
Sure, no pressure.
All set?
Yeah, more or less.
Let me see what you wrote. Hey, so Hinami passed your contact info off to me.
Give it back!
I finished another one of Andi's books, and it was really good, to the point I think I liked it even more than the last one I read. I was wondering, remember when we talked about seeing that Andi film over in Shibuya? Let me know when you're free and we can go together. Sounds like you're writing a novel of your own.
Did you really need to read the entire text out loud?
Yep, send it already.
Right. Here goes.
my experience, Fuka tends to be a little slow to respond, so don't expect to hear back today.
Got it.
But as soon as you do, you be sure to let me know. And don't worry, I bet however you reply, it'll be perfect.
Hopefully. Huh? What gives? I thought you said Kikuchi was slow to respond.
She is. Couldn't wait to give you her answer? She must really want to see that movie with you. Task completed. Texting her went smoother than I imagined. Oh, and keep the 4th and 5th open for me, okay?
Huh? What for?
Because me, Mimimi, Yuzu, Nakamura, Mizusawa, and Decay are planning on having a barbecue. And you're gonna tag along with us.
Yeah? A barbecue?
That's an overnight barbecue.
Overnight? You're kidding!
The truth is, the barbecue is just a ploy to get Yuzu and Nakamura together finally.
You want me to go to a matchmaking normie event? Hang on a second. You're overloading my brain.
Would you relax? The only thing you have to worry about is completing your tasks.
Like that's supposed to make me relax?
It's a giant step socially, and it'll help you make more guy friends, which you're in need of. 2 full days surrounded by normies will be a huge boost to your XP and help develop your friendship skills. But it is overnight, so I can't force you to go. What do you say?
Ah, jeez. She must have pulled a lot of strings to get me invited to this event. Like she has to try and talk me into going. The player in me is dead set on mastering this game. I'll go.
The 4 of us are gonna hold a quick strategy meeting at Mimimi's tomorrow. And your task is to mess with Mizusawa a total of 3 times.
Mess with him?
It's imperative. Otherwise you'll forever be known as the guy who goes along with what everyone else says. In other words, the group's punching bag. A moderate amount of teasing is key to becoming friends, or at least an equal part. So challenge people. Whenever you think they're wrong, speak up and make your own suggestions.
Now I get it. The thing is, can Mizusawa actually be messed with?
Yo, Tomozaki.
His top-tier energy's off the charts.
Nice. Looks like you've discovered fashion.
Yeah.
Another step in your plan to escape from Loserland?
Now he's gone and messed with me. And I have to do the same to this bro 3 times?
What's going on, guys?
Oh. Since I was here, we should head over to Mimimi's.
So sorry. My grandma unexpectedly dropped by. What would you say to meeting somewhere else?
Sure. Maybe a restaurant or something?
Hey, not so fast. You live in Kitayono, isn't that right, Tomozaki?
Huh?
It's Hinami and Mizusawa inside our house!
We're gonna hang out here for a while.
Mom, reality's imploding! Hope you brought over friends. At least I think they're
Welcome.
they're really cool.
Thanks for having us.
Excuse me.
Pardon us.
What are we supposed to do? Should I buy them a cake or something?
Did I hear cake? Man, talk about a warm welcome.
You know, your family's funny.
Something tells me you don't mean that as a compliment.
What are you talking about? I so did.
Here's my chance. Well, to me, it's not one. Round 1 of today's task is complete. Right, Aoi?
Are they in here? Or maybe here?
What are you looking for, Mimimi?
Where Brain keeps his collection of dirty movies. Duh. I found you. Huh? What are these?
Just a bunch of controllers I can't use for TACFAM anymore.
As in all of them are broken or something?
You can still play with them, but TACFAM requires more delicate stick controls than other games. I mean, besides that, they're in working condition, so I'm torn whether to toss them or not.
Whoa, hardcore. When it comes to gaming, you take it way serious.
I guess so.
Aoi?
It'd be a waste to toss these in the garbage. If I was your mom, I'd be so mad.
Mama Owie.
For a second there, No Name appeared and took over.
All right, gang. This definitely calls for a test of courage. That's how we get Yuzu and Shuji walking the path of love. We're gonna pair them up and force both.
At least we have that to work with. Otherwise, nothing would happen between them.
What if we leave the 2 of them to plan the barbecue? Plenty of alone time.
Yeah, like lighting the fire. Not a bad idea.
An opening. Or maybe a way easier task.
Yeah? Think so?
Sure. After all, lighting a fire seems pretty hard to pull off. Maybe we shouldn't leave it to them.
Yeah, we'd all just end up sitting in the dark.
Okay, 2 down, 1 to go.
Not that we need any reminding. But we've got exams next year, right?
You promised you weren't going to bring that up!
Hey, I didn't get to finish, come on.
Pretty soon we won't have much freedom to hang, so we should get them together soon. Did I read your mind?
Yeah, time's running out.
Got him. Whoa now, you're mushier than I thought.
Check out Takahiro being all embarrassed. I knew you were lovey-dovey.
Yeah, right. That's me, Mr. Romantic.
And that makes 3. Today's task is cleared, but apparently theirs isn't. Here I was thinking this day would mostly be about having fun. Turns out they really are organizing this whole thing for Izumi and Nakamura.
Hey, Tomozaki. I couldn't help but notice. You bought gel.
Yep.
You don't usually use it, though.
Yeah, I'm still practicing but haven't gotten the hang of it yet.
Oh. Let me see. Man, you weren't kidding about needing practice.
Hey, I told you so.
The sections around your hairline should be a little more tamed.
Right there?
Yeah. And you want to separate your hair vertically in the back for volume.
Oh, wait a sec. Can we start over? While I film it?
Sure. You take everything seriously, don't you?
Huh?
First with all those controllers you have. Now your hair. You have a real intensity to everything you do.
I never noticed that. You really think so?
Definitely. And there was Mimi's election speech. You were the one behind the bit with Navi, huh?
Yep, guilty as charged.
Kidding aside, though, what's the point of going to such lengths?
I don't know. I will say for as long as I can remember, I never liked losing at games.
The speech? That was a game?
No, what I meant, it was more like if things didn't go well, in a sense it was kind of like a game, but still, I just...
No, I get it.
Huh?
There are a bunch of things in this world that feel as if they're one big game. Like speeches, hairstyles, even romance.
Did you say romance?
Back up. You see it as a game and don't want to lose?
Yeah. Do you find that strange?
Games are meant to be fun, aren't they? So, why not loosen up and try enjoying yourself?
You think I should? The reason I take it seriously and don't want to lose is because it's like a game. That sounds weird.
You're one hard worker, you know?
I'd say less of a worker and more of a gamer.
Seriously, you're funnier than you think.
That's definitely not a compliment.
Come on! I meant it as a good thing. For real, Fumiya. Believe me.
Huh? Did he call me Fumiya?
Look at his head! Look at Brain's freaking head!
It was super nice. Did you get Takahiro to style it?
Yeah, he offered.
Something fishy's going on between these two lads. Your thoughts, Miss Aoi? Suspicious, yes?
I can confirm recent events are pretty sus.
Nothing is going on. Right, Fumiya?
Hold the phone. They're on a first-name basis. This is getting stranger by the second.
Thanks for having us.
Wow! Come visit us again sometime!
Sure thing. Later, little sis.
Yeah, see?
You too, Fumiya.
Yeah, you bet. Oh man, this year's summer break is going to be off the hook. Starting with the day after tomorrow. I've got that movie with Kikuchi. Holy, she actually showed up. This is it. It's finally starting. Just like Hinami said. I'm going on a date.
I'm really sorry for being late.
No, you're totally fine, really, no worries.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah. So, how about it? You ready?
Yes!
This movie's going to be epic. I can't wait to see it, especially after watching the trailer. They made it look amazing.
I know! It's so incredible!
So, it's pretty hot. What's with the long sleeves?
To be honest, my skin is really sensitive. Even the tiniest amount of sun and I burn easily. It's embarrassing. I use a lot of sunblock, but